Okay, guys, ladies, boys, girls, everyone around the world, really don't matter who you are. This is just going to be a freestyle video here. I don't know how long it's going to go on for. And when I do this video, I'm really not trying to depress people. I'm not trying to bring people down. You know, I just want us to think about stuff. I want us to really ask ourselves these questions. But if it's too much for you to ask yourself, then don't ask yourself. You know, just don't do it if you can't handle it. Maybe you're not at a certain point in your life right now where you want to really talk about stuff like this. But, you know, for some people, such as myself, I'm 34. I'm about to be 35 in about a month, a little over a month. Cheers to everybody, all the subscribers, anyone joining. Instant Folgers coffee, it's the best. Maybe you're not at that point where you ask yourself these things, but see, I've been around the way and I'm 34 years old. I've been through pretty many things in my life. I haven't had cancer. Who knows? I might have something. I don't know. I never got tested for anything. I never been a gang member. I never been in like a concentration camp. I never went through nothing like that. But I've been through a lot of other hellish experiences in my life. And I know there's some of you that you think God is real. There's some of you that thinks God is not real. There's some of you that don't think about it at all. And there's some of you, you're just like, I really don't care about anything. And everybody's going to have a different view on this. And I just woke up today, just one of them days where I woke up and my mind was just filled with like old songs that I used to listen to and like past events that I was doing. Excuse me. And a whole bunch of other things in my mind. This happens when the seasons start to change. And sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. I don't know why. It just comes out of nowhere. But I'm thinking of all these things and my mind is so loud and there's just so much noise and racket and just so many things on my head. And I don't like that. I don't like when my mind feels like that. I used to like that when I was younger, when I thought differently and I wanted to go places and do things and be around people and go to everybody's house and see what they were doing. And I used to be completely different than what I am right now. Like I said, before I had gotten into drugs really bad back in 2003, 2004, and before I had a really bad concussion in 2003, that was one of the reasons why I started doing hard drugs, was because of the concussion that I had. And people may see that as an excuse, excuse me, but it's really not. I hate when my throat gets like that. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's really not an excuse. When I suffered this concussion, it changed everything. It changed my personality. It changed the way I thought about life. It changed a lot of things, but some things it didn't change. See, some things stayed the same, but a lot of things changed. I became much more vulnerable. I became much more I don't really know the word. I became more of everything. I started to feel things more and look into things more and say, why this? Why that? And I started asking questions. And before that, I just kind of forgave everybody and I just let things go. And I said, oh, well, there's some reason why they're going through what they're going through, so let me forgive them. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to forgive my enemies. And that's what I did. And I still do to this day. I still forgive people that do stupid things because I understand that we're only humans. You know, I understand this. But then, like a day like today, I'm 34 years old, and I'm just picturing myself 10 years from now, and 20 years from now, and 30 years from now. And it's like, what am I going to be really, really doing? You know, I know that I have my days that I feel better than other days. And today is one of those days where I have like a cloudy mind and I have a bunch of thoughts in my head. And I was thinking about like when we used to wake up for Christmas and my mom she'd be up all night wrapping gifts and stuff. And, you know, just one of them memories, you know, to make you kind of like cry and stuff. You know, I can't lie. I was just crying a little bit ago. It still makes me want to cry. You know, I got a soft spot for my mother. I don't want to start crying. Yeah, don't do that. I didn't want to do that on this video. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. And I was thinking about how me and my brothers used to be together. And, you know, it used to be a family. And it's just not that no more. You know, it's just not that no more. You know, I live on my own. And I know we grow up, we turn into men and stuff. But like I said, I did a video a little bit ago that says, I said I wasn't going to do this, damn it. Once the family goes, everything goes. You know, once you lose that, you lose a lot of you, basically. And you know it's never going to be the same. And I got to get over it. I'm 34. And I got to get over it. I got to. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee here. Cheers again. Real men cry, I guess, right? But yeah, it's just one of them times, you know? And then us men, we act like we can't get emotional and stuff. You know, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. We act like we can't let this stuff out or talk about it. And why do you think we are the way that we are? See, I'm trying to hold back. It's kind of hard. It's like the more you try, the more you want to do it. So it's like, why not just let it out? But I'm getting over it here. But yeah, once that goes, everything goes. And it's just never the same. And I realize that now. And I accepted that a long time ago. But sometimes these memories come back. And it's just kind of like you remember them. And it's a great thing. But then it's like, you don't want to remember them. But then you got to think about them. I didn't want to do this in this video. I did not want to do this. But I'll upload it though. I'll still upload it. I just don't want people feeling sorry for me or bad for me. That's not why I do this. But you think about it and then it's just there. And then I guess this is the only way to get it out, you know? So, I really lost my train of thought on this one. But it's like, you know, there's a lot of you still have your families. And I still got my family. That's not the thing. It's just, it's not like it used to be, you know? Damn it. I'm sorry, y'all. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't think I'm gonna upload this video. Yeah, I don't know. This is too much. I didn't want to do this. Now I'm pissed off at myself. But yeah, once you lose it and it's not the same, it'll never be the same. And a lot of you know what I'm talking about. It just will never be the same. If you ever lost a child or you ever lost anybody, it's just never the same. You know, people, they can tell you, oh, it'll be okay. You'll get better. You know, things will be better. Yeah, they'll be better sometimes. But then you remember there's no coming back. There's no coming back from the grave. So I don't know. Maybe this will help you to see something. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't care no more what it does or what it doesn't do. It just doesn't matter. You know, who am I? Just a man. That's all. Just a human being. Here and then I'm gone. Just like you. Just like all of us. I'll be here for a while, and then somebody will be doing this to me on a phone. Somebody will be crying about me or thinking about me if they think about me. I'm not saying anybody will because, like I said, I'm nothing special. A lot of people used to know me, and I haven't been around for a while, you know. I don't know who thinks about me or who thinks about, you know, who might think about you or anybody. You know, this ain't a pity party video. It's just, this shit is real. This is real life. And it happens to real families. And then we're out here hurting and killing and destroying each other. How foolish of us. How foolish of us to do this to one another. That we let these worldly issues and these societal standards and all this stuff talk us into hurting another brother or sister or mother or father. And you know, I know sometimes I talk differently than this, But my main thing that I'm going for is never to hurt another person, is never to down another person, is never to, you know, if you feel good, then feel good. You know, if you feel right at that moment, then feel right in the moment, you know? It's like, do what you're going to do when you do it. And I keep saying this in these videos because I know for me, I couldn't get this through my head. I could not get, be thankful. Be thankful. What are you, write 10 things down you're thankful for. This lady had to bash this into my skull when I was in a rehab in 2016 to be thankful. She had to literally grab a Mario hammer and bash me in the head every day with it to say, be thankful, be grateful. And I hated her for telling me this. I hated her for telling me this. Not actually hate her. I hate when she told me this. I didn't hate her. I loved her as a person and liked her. But when she told me this, I absolutely hated it. And when I left that place a little while longer, I started saying to myself, and at this time I was still thanking God. You know, I find myself doing it from time to time sometimes, but I don't know if I'm talking to somebody. I really don't know. I can't sit here and say that I do know, but I would say thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, God, for this coffee. Thank you for my bed, my pillow. Thank you for my blanket. Thank you for my music. Thank you that I'm breathing. Thank you that I can talk. Thank you that I have a face to talk with. There's some people that get their face blown off or bitten off by animals, or they have something happen in these foolish wars that we go into. You know, that we got to get to that part, because if we don't get to that part, then we're never going to stop hating one another. You know, I don't know for you what it's going to take, but I know for me that's what it took. And there's still days where, yes, I get hype. I do my things that I do, and I say things that may be out of line a little bit. But I am not going to hurt anyone else or to down anybody, or I'm doing this unto myself. I'm a constant reflection unto me and my own life. You know, when I do this video, I'm reflecting on myself, but I'm giving it to another person. I make the choice to give it to somebody else. I don't have to do this. You know, I really don't want to do this, but maybe I have to do this. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. If there is any such thing as faith, maybe this is it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I really, you know, I don't mean to be ignorant when I say this, but I don't want anybody to think they have an answer or they can tell me something to feel better, because I know that you don't have the answer and you can't make me feel better. And I really don't think I can do that for you. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But we need to reflect on our own lives and look at what we're really doing for ourselves. That's why I do this. I don't do this for the recognition. I don't do this for me. I do not do this for me. I do this video to myself, for myself, but when I do this, I'm giving it to someone else for them to do it for themselves. You see, if that makes any sense. So I don't know if any of y'all got this far in the video. It's 19:25 in. I'm going to end the video with that. I did not want to do that throughout the whole video. I might do another video. I don't know, but what does it matter? You know, why? See, this is this whole fear of judgment thing that I keep talking about. Why do I care if I cried? Why do I care if I let something out? Now I feel better. A little bit better, but you know, it's how it is. Somebody but nobody, SBN Lifestyle, Natural Nate. Later, y'all.